From Tanzania's election chaos to New York's new mayor, from stranded astronauts to TikTok memes, this week had everything. Buckle up because we're breaking down November 2nd through November 8th, 2025. No reruns, no filler, just the raw headlines, the memes, and the madness. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Rusinka Show. I'm your host, Bam Bam. Weekly breakdown. This week was chaos.
This is the rules and cash show. Bam bam, calling shots like a maestro. This is the rules and cash show, where the wild and the crazy grow. Turn it up, feel the rhythm flow. Hustle by bam bam, let's go, let's go.
Wrapped in headlines, Tanzania's election meltdown, New York City's new mayor, stranded astronauts, TikTok memes, and yes, America still can't pay its bills. Let's dive in. But first, our sponsor.
Sponsored by Snap Benefits.
Sponsored by Sesame AI Glasses.
First stop, Tanzania. President Samia Suluhu Hassan, that's a mouthful, that's for sure, claims a 98% victory, which sounds less like democracy and more like a math error. Protests erupt, internet blackouts, mass security forces firing live rounds. The UN says 10 dead. Locals say way more. Streets empty. Vendors gone. Motorcycles silent. Democracy on mute. Meanwhile, Morocco celebrates the UN blessing its Western Sahara autonomy plan. 50 years after the Green March, the Sahrawi people are still waiting for self-determination. The UN basically said, "We hear you." But Morocco brought snacks. Doha hosted the World Social Summit. Leaders pledged poverty eradication, decent work, social inclusion. Translation, another declaration to fix inequality by 2050. But back home, New York City elects Zohran Mamdani as their new mayor. He beats Andrew Cuomo and Sliwa. Trump calls his victory speech dangerous. The ADL sets up a Mamdani monitor. New York politics, never boring, always spicy. And yes, the government shutdown hits day 40. SNAP benefits down, frozen. Airports in chaos. Congress arguing over whether to kill the filibuster or just kill time. America's longest shutdown ever. Congratulations, we broke the record. And this next segment is brought to you by...
This episode is brought to you by Billionaire Tears Cheap, the only bottled water sourced directly from Wall Street executives.
When someone says tax the rich, now available in sparkling still, hedge fund salty, and ETF dark chocolate.
Markets rally despite the shutdown. S&P and Nasdaq climb, led by the magnificent 7 tech giants. Apparently, Wall Street doesn't care if Washington is closed, as long as AI stocks are open. Fed cuts rates in October, but Jeremy Powell goes hawkish. Bond yields tick up. Translation, we're cutting, but don't get too excited. US-China trade tariffs drop from 42% to 32%. South Korea signs on. Tech stocks cheer. Exporters breathe. Supreme Court hears Trump's tariff case. Justices skeptical of emergency powers. Markets surge on hopes tariffs get struck down. Investors, please, your honor, save our portfolios. GDP now says 4% growth, but payroll slow. Manufacturing contracts for the 8th month. Rich consumers keep spending. Middle class keeps sweating. Now, let's switch gears. In Sudan's Darfur region, escalating violence, civilians displaced, UN scrambling, another humanitarian crisis, another plea for aid. Syria, post-Assad chaos continues. 97 new disappearances since January. Families still searching for 100,000 missing. Justice delayed, justice denied. Indigenous protests ahead of COP30 in Brazil. Forest defenders demand direct funding. Without them, climate goals are just PowerPoint slides. And a solar storm sparks auroras across northern skies. Beautiful lights, terrifying reminder that the sun can fry our satellites whenever it feels like it. Comet 31 Atlas streaks through the sky, glowing green. Scientists say it's chemistry. TikTok says it's aliens. Ooh, either way, it's trending. China's astronauts stranded after debris hits their capsule. Social media calls Elon Musk for help. China says, we got this. James Webb delivers a 3D eclipse map. Exoplanet WASP 18b. Space cartography is now a thing. Quantinum debuts Helios 98 qubits, simulating superconductivity. Quantum hype returns, but this time with actual math. And this breakthrough moment is funded by our next sponsor.
My first policy, mandatory guitar solos at lunch breaks. Encore, encore. That's my healthcare plan.
Let's shift some gears into our pop culture. Americana singer Todd Snider assaulted, hospitalized, tour cancelled, chaos, arrest, disorderly conduct, rock and roll, meet reality check, film regretting you tops the box office. Allison Williams delivers drama, audiences deliver cash. Dodgers move the World Series. Immigrants' right groups urge them to skip the White House visit. Sports meets politics again. Bangkok hosts International Civil Society Week. Gen Z activists clash with veterans. Youth say, give us power. Elders say, give us patience. TikTok trend, read the text and move on. Screenshots of bizarre text, deadpan reactions, comedy gold. Instagram, your glow up is served. Skincare and accessories plated like gourmet meals. Influencers eat it up. TikTok, stop talking dirty to me. Inspired by Taylor Swift lyric. Users parody. Mundane offers. Coffee dates never sounded so scandalous. Other trends, don't make me choose and we from the same place. Community vibes, meme engagement, brand marketing disguised as authenticity. Now, just across the ocean, Japan faces a bear crisis. Fatal attacks rise. Military deployed. Robot wolves unleashed. Climate disruption meets anime nightmare. SNAP protests erupt across the U.S. Families demand food security as benefits freeze. Hunger doesn't wait for Congress. UN emissions gap report. World of Paris targets. Likely warming 2.3 to 2.5 Celsius. Overshoot of 1.5 Celsius. Almost certain. Translation: we are cooked. Supreme Court hears learning resources versus Trump. Can the president impose tariffs under emergency powers? Justice skeptical. Davis v. Ermold. Kim Davis tries to overturn marriage equality. Court debate. LGBTQ plus TQ rights hang in the balance. Henseli v. floor contractor. Immunity in war zones. Liability on trial. International. Syria abductions continue. UN demands accountability. Western Sahara resolution sparks legal challenges. Justice delayed. Justice debated. And that's the week, folks. From shutdowns to space comets, from protests to pop culture, the chaos never stops. Just like next week. I'm your host, Bam Bam. Thank you. And see you. Peace. Goodbye, goodbye.
Catch the wave, let your dreams ignite. In the world of business, reach new heights. Join the journey, hear the words unfold. Bam Bam's vision, turning stories to gold.